is Pretty Roll Plans, and I am back with another YouTube video. So I haven't done a budget with me in a while. This month I've really focused more on my studying for my CPA, being that I failed my last test. So I kind of pushed back on recording videos and uploading. But I am back, and I am going to do a review of October's paycheck number 1, and we are going to write out October's paycheck number 2. So I got paid last Friday. This video is gonna go up on a Friday. It's been a week, but I still wanted to show you guys, you know, how I'm budgeting and what I'm doing with my money. Last month was kind of a mess. I kind of got reckless with my spending. I think that's another reason why I didn't record, because everything was just everywhere. So I kind of had to figure things out on my own at that point. I went like way over my budget, and it was just ridiculous. It was depressing. I mean, it wasn't to the point where I had to dig into my savings. I'm trying not to let it get to that point. I'm still making up for it now, but what I'm doing is I'm not using as much spending money. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go over my paycheck number 1, which is here. Everything for this paycheck was pretty simple and to the point. So my electric bill was $0, being that I had already transferred money into our bill account and just forgot to pay the bill, so I didn't have to use anything from my first paycheck to actually pay this bill, which is amazing. So the actual for that account was 0. Car insurance, I did give Ty $32 for that. $2.99 came out for Apple. The cell phone bill, I gave Ty's mother $80. The mortgage has not changed. HOA fees stayed the same. ADT doesn't change. Sinking funds, I made a mistake and put $271 there when it should have been $135.50. I did give myself $400 in my spending account. Like I said, I try not to spend the entire amount so that I can catch up on what I went over budget on. So I still give myself the $400, but I haven't been shopping. I haven't gotten my nails done. I haven't gotten my hair done. So hopefully, you know, some of this money can account for it and I can get back on track. And I did make the extra debt payment of $330. So it doesn't look like anything has a difference here. So if we add these up, we have 0 plus 32 plus 299 plus 80 plus 1341.96 plus 195, 2658, 135.50, 400, and 330. So for my first paycheck budget, $2,544.03 is what I spent. There was no difference. So usually my first paycheck budget is pretty simple and to the point because they're mostly fixed expenses. The second paycheck is where we get into more of the differences because there's more variables. I have the water bill, the electricity bill, the cable, and I think some other things, but majority of my fixed expenses does come out of my first paycheck. Now to move on to the second paycheck of the month. The paycheck date was October 23rd. So I got paid October 23rd, and I'm actually recording this video on the 29th, and it should go up on the 30th, hopefully, maybe. It's been a week and I've been doing pretty good with my budget. I really haven't spent any money. I've been trying to cook dinner every day. Today was the first day this week, I think, that we have eaten out, which I want to say is fairly good, but there's not much in there to cook, so I'm gonna actually have to make a grocery order and get Ty to pick it up maybe this weekend, because if not, we are going to be eating out all of next week, which I don't want to happen, especially with both of us trying to save money. All right, so we have Paycheck number 2 here. And then we have Ty, which he gives me the debt payment, which I think he said he's going to give me $500. So he has an alternate pay schedule. So he gets paid, I guess, tomorrow, which will be Friday when you guys see this. So he'll give me money to put towards the personal loan that I took out. And I'll go ahead and throw that on there. That's why it's in the second paycheck and not the first, because that's when he's giving me the money. Alright, so my expenses for this month, we have American Home Shield, which is due on the, well, which was due on the 27th for $41.66. Then we have rent, which is due on the 1st for $8.75. And then we have renter's insurance. You guys, I honestly don't know when the renter's insurance is due. I just put it in our account on the 1st and it gets drafted out whenever. Yeah, we always leave a little cushion in there so it'll never go negative. Like, our bill account is never at 0. There's always something in that account. Then we have water. For November, it is actually due on the 2nd, and I budgeted $50 for that. Next, we have the personal loan, which is due on the 3rd, which is $100.86. So far, we've put $500, $330, and another $500. So come the 3rd, we would have put in $1,330 on our personal loan. And the amount of the loan was $3. So we're like almost halfway there. We're trying to get it paid off before the end of the year. And it's definitely a possibility that that will happen. Next, we have sinking funds, which I given $135.50. Then we have the spending account, which I gave myself $400, and then the extra debt payment. So Ty gives me $500 and the bill is $186, so we should put $399.14 extra on it for this pay period. And it'll be great if he gives me more, and he did do a little bit of overtime, but we'll see. I think he is just going to do the $500. So if we add these up, we have $41.66, $875, $692, $50, $186, $135.50, $400, and $399.14. So this paycheck, we should be spending around $2,009.08. And that is it for the second paycheck. What might happen with this paycheck is that I might spend a little bit more money this paycheck. I am supposed to be getting refunded for the place that I first booked for the baby shower, and I have not gotten that refund back yet, and that money is due on the 7th, I believe, or right before the 7th. So if I don't have it by, I guess, Wednesday of next week, I might have to put an extra $150 towards the place and wait for my refund check to come back and just reimburse myself, because yeah, the place has to get paid for, and I said that I was gonna put $150 towards it. So there might be an unbudgeted amount coming in here, but we'll see come next week. And then for my transaction log, I did make some transactions this month. At the beginning of October, I did spend some money on baby K. We bought her some stuff from Nordstrom's Rack. As you can see, we only spent $42. Didn't go crazy, which was good. Also, on October 21st, there were some purchases made. So 10/21 to the CPA fund. We had my CPA exam retake fee. So with the CPA, when you fail an exam, you have to pay the state board a fee to give you another notice. For Virginia, it is $20. So I had to pay $20 to pay for, I guess, applying to take the test again. And then on the 22nd, I got my notice to schedule the exam. So I'm gonna put that here, regulation, and that amount was $224.29. Yes, these tests get expensive, and that is every time you take a test. $224.29, and if you fail, you gotta pay the $20 and then the additional $224.29. Now, I don't have $244 in my sinking fund account for my CPA exam, so that's gonna be sitting at a negative until I get reimbursed when I pass the next part. So hopefully when I test on Monday, I pass so that I can get this money back and stick it into that account. But that is all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will be using my sinking funds a lot more coming towards the end of the year, especially with baby K. I have the baby shower next Saturday. So after I get all of the things and go through everything that I put on my registry and check off everything that I got, I will go out and get her whatever is left. So there is probably going to be a little bit longer list in November, maybe. My mom and my sister have been helping out, so it might not be as long as you guys think it may be. Very supportive family. Thank you guys so much. But that is it for this video. I hope that you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.